Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to a new year for school. Congratulations on those that are just starting and those that are been here with me. Hopefully looking forward to a good year for you guys for schooling and a good functional house so we can all get together and make sure everything works accordingly, smoothly as possible, and I have every confidence that we can do that. It hasn't been an issue, but I like to go over everything prior to school starting, and it makes it easier for everybody. So I've decided to do a video this year. That way I know you guys as students watch a lot of videos, and you can do this in between time. We still have a meeting about a week into school. We all get the chance to sit down and discuss stuff, but hopefully we can shorten that meeting. Hence, watching this videos, we can go over a lot of the aspects of just cleaning, getting stuff done, and expectations for the year. So again, welcome to the new year. Go over a few things. We'll start with cleaning days. In the past, we've always did cleaning days on Sunday, kind of all voted together that Sunday is a good cleaning day. What I'm going to do though, because a lot of times students have things on the weekend, or they're busy on Sundays, or they go home on for the weekend, just various things. I'm going to start posting the cleaning day on Thursday or Thursday night. That way, if you have things you're doing on the weekend, or busy, or out of town, you can still get your cleaning done for the week. Sunday would be the day to clean, or the last day to clean for the week, but if you want to do it earlier than that, starting Thursday, that works also, but just have it done somewhere between Thursday and Sunday. We have a cleaning board, and we rotate every week, different things to do, and in 1 week 2 people won't have anything to do. Since there'll be 6 people in the house, there's only 4 main chores. So every week we'll rotate, and then there'll be a week that 2 people don't have anything. So that board is, I will show you that board. Again, this is not new for those that have been here, but for those that are new, sorry, there's a reflection there, but as you can see, there's 4 things. It's the downstairs bathroom, the upstairs bathroom, sweep and mop the floors, and the kitchen. So 4 main things, 6 of us, again, just a rotation. Also on the board is, if you look, it says supply rotation, and we share the toilet paper and the paper towels. So what we'll do is when you buy something, I put everybody in order. When next person's due, we'll remind them if toilet paper is due or paper towels. And then you go to the bottom of the list until it goes all the way back around again. And then you're assigned either toilet paper or paper towels, since that's a commonly used thing. Most of you guys know that I provide most everything else in the house. The soap, the rags, most of all the cleaning stuff. So you never really need to worry about that stuff. If you're short or don't have any of that, just remind me, because I get busy like everybody else, that we're short some stuff. I try to buy a bulk load of hand soap, and you guys can just refill that in your bathrooms. And something else you don't have to buy, but if you like specific things, you may want to buy some specific stuff for yourself. But again, I try to maximize and do all that when I go shopping at Costco. So for cleaning, there are rags, and the rags are white rags, and they're down here on the floor underneath the printer. And they are, I bleach those after they get dirty, and we reuse those. So there's also some colored cleaning rags you can also use too, but the majority of them are white. Those white rags will also go here. If you see by the stove, there's a couple hanging, and then there's one also for the kitchen, on the kitchen side. And what that is to wipe the counters, clean after you're using them if they're wet, or in the case of the stove, you can use it to kind of clean the grease, the water, and just keep reusing those. And then we replace those every week. So every week, whoever has the kitchen duty, I ask that you just put those in the dirty bin, and after you put them in the dirty bin, then I wash them in a week or two. That dirty bin is right outside, and it is here in the garage. And as you can see, there's a bunch of just dirty towels in there. Those are all dirty used towels. So those will be bleached and cleaned in a week or so, and then I'll replace them and put them back where they were before. Recycling. So try to break the recycling up. You have bottles, like bigger bottles, wine bottles. Wine bottles actually go in the recyclable non-redemption container, or big liquor bottles. They also go here because they can be recycled, but they're not cash redeemable. And the cash redeemable stuff I put on the side. I give it to my nephew so he can use it as an allowance. He sorts through it. So anything that's bottle or plastic stuff that's actual drinking containers, you can throw up here, or like bigger, I use organic sparkling cider stuff. You can put it here. But anything that's just a regular recyclable, that just is recyclable friendly, but it's not cash redeemable, just put it in here. That's cardboard. That's any plastic containers. That's like I said, big containers of like wine bottles or other bottles. So that goes in there. And again, plastic bottles, cans can go up there. All right. So if you ever need any tools or anything, I have a toolbox there. You're more than welcome to grab some tools. I just ask you put them back when you're done. I also have a big freezer now. I put mainly Samson's dog food in there, but if you ever need something big to put in there or won't fit in the freezer, then you can go ahead and just let me know so I don't stick any raw dog food on top of it. One other thing about the garage door, you're more than welcome to always use the garage door. Every now and then it won't close all the way. So if you do use the garage door, when you go to close it, just make sure before you leave that, or you come in the house, that the garage door closes all the way so Samson just can't get out or somebody else can't get in. So just take that extra minute to make sure it closes all the way. Okay, so let's see. Bear with me. We're gonna go. Oh, so if you ever need any other hand soap or dishwashing soap, in the pantry area down below, I have some, as you can see, some dishwashing soap. There's some hand soap in there. Bulbs are back there. When I had to replace bulbs, there's some Clorox wipes in there. So a variety of stuff inside that pantry down below that we can use for cleaning supplies. Okay, so we'll head back to the kitchen. Let me see what else on my list. Dish rags. Okay, so because there's so many of us in here, and because if we just let the dishes dry in the regular sink, it's going to be filled up all the time, and there's never going to be any room to put any clean dishes in. So what I ask is, after you get done cooking, and it doesn't have to be right after you get done cooking, but sometime right after you get done eating, that after you wash your dishes, that you actually physically dry them and put them back. If it's just a cup every now and then, it's not a big thing. But anything besides just a cup or a spoon or a fork, any pots, pans, big glasses, multiple dishes, bowls, just dry them and then put them back. And that way it keeps the sink somewhat free of just clutteredness. So these rags here that are hanging at the sink are dish rags. And those rags you can use to help just clean dishes. Don't use them to wipe your hands, because we're gonna use those same dishes, or I'm sorry, rags, to clean the dishes. So if you need another rag to wipe your hands or something, you can always use the white rag or grab another rag, but these are mainly just to dry. These are dish drying towels. And you can find those towels. They're in the bottom over here, next to my rice cooker that you guys want, if you want to use. But there's towels here. And then I try to wash those weekly also. I'll pull the towels from there and from the bathrooms for hand towels to wash those, so we constantly keep them clean, so we're not spreading a bunch of germs all the time. Especially if somebody gets sick in the house, it's easy for multiple people start getting sick So I try to keep that as regularly clean as possible. Cleaning supplies for a lot of the downstairs stuff should be here. I have bleach with water. This Barkeeper's Friend, it's really good. It's better than Ajax, like Comet Cleaner. So a lot of people use that for the sink and or for your tub. These Clorox wipes are very good for wiping down handles. Cause so much germs on handles, door handles, handles for the faucet, handles for the toilet. Those are good for that. Or just if you spilled something that's maybe chicken or anything for the counters initially, just to kind of clean the counter off. I have tile cleaner for the granite on the kitchen. 409 if you want to do this stove, which gets really greasy easy. And I have that stuff called Awesome. I just dilute it with water. That's a good general cleaner. Most of the sponges, I have some. We have new sponges in here for the dishes. You can usually see old sponges that are used for cleaning, like the dishwasher. I'll throw old ones because I'm gonna clean those and sterilize those. I don't really use a dishwasher a whole lot because the stuff ends up sitting there after it gets cleaned. No one ever puts it away. So every now and then I will clean a bunch of silverware in there, kind of sterilize everything, so forth. But I don't really use that, and I ask you don't use it unless if you can use it, that's more than fine to use it, but please put everything away as soon as it's done so it doesn't sit there. Because if you don't see it, you'll forget it. That's the bad thing. So garbage bags are over here for the garbage, foils in here, and I usually have gloves. So if you want to use gloves for cleaning, I have some nitrile gloves, no latex. I'm not a big fan of latex. So we do have some sandwich bags here. I ask that if you end up using sandwich bags, when you get a chance, go to the dollar store or something, just grab a box for all of us where everybody just kind of buys stuff. So we all have stuff. So everybody shares that. There's a toaster. The knives are here. All the silverware, cutting board, big pan, strainer, oils, and spices. So a bunch of stuff. There's a blender, Ninja blender down here. So for some of you, again, this is a lot of repeat stuff, and I'm sorry about that, but I just want to make it a general video so I can let at any given time, even maybe next year or following year, I can give it to individuals. So it makes it easy. So I will be setting up and doing a cleaning of the bathroom next and of the kitchen.